or Pollo going to go with that Greninja. Terabite has knowledge about, I think, Pichu and Pikachu. Played Pikachu a lot in Smash 4 and has really been grinding the Pichu since Ultimate came out. And then Pollo started to get that Greninja up to snuff in Smash 4 and now has been playing it pretty consistently against some of these more brawl-heavy characters like Pichu to kind of be a little bit more fast. I would think to give him a little bit more of an advantage, but let's see if it's going to help him out in this match. So far, 44%, but Terra does get the grab and then continues the edge guard with that forward air. Gets another grab again. Opts to try to go for the Thunder. Doesn't get it that time. See, Pollo's just trying to wait for an opening. Try to go for maybe a dash attack, neutral air. They are very fast. Did get the up tilt to up air combo, 83%. Pichu is definitely in death percent. But Terabite will take stock number 1. A 96% on his stock, though. Probably going to lose that to many of the attacks that Greninja has. Forward air not going to be one of them right now, 114%. Gets the dash attack. Pollo gets the grab, goes for the throw, but doesn't take the kill just yet. 137%. Terra's definitely got a lot of mileage out of this stock. Gets the down air, tries to go for the neutral air right there, but gets punished for it. Pollo now really needs to close out this stock. 164% is very, very unhealthy for Pichu, and finally does so with only taking 68% on his stock. Has a little bit of catching up to do, but it's not impossible. Gets another grab on the ledge. Tries to go for a Thunder again. Doesn't get it that time. Pollo trying to go for it all with that forward smash. Didn't get it that time. Oh, Terra went for the down smash. The electric flower trying to get the read. But now is trying to get back on stage in a bit of an edge guard situation. Missed that forward smash. Neutral air, that would have definitely taken the stock had he gotten that smash attack. And he does end up taking it with a Clash Aerial. Pollo now in the lead. And who loses it immediately to that electric flower. That down smash very strong for Pichu, who now has a grab to up air conversion. Gets the back air to close it out, 32%, very nice. Terabite trying to go for some things, just trying to get some stray hits right there, and getting a few of them. Punishes the missed dash attack with a neutral air, and then Pollo responding, gets that multi-jab. 53% to 79. I mean, if we're thinking about launch rates, Terra is probably in a disadvantage right now. Very much so. That forward smash almost taking the stock. And now she's very far away. Gets the headbutt hit to be able to make it back. 100% to 92. And then Pollo's going to be able to close it out with that forward air, taking game number 1. Terabite had more neutral wins in that game. I felt like a lot of control when it was in terms of tempo and pace, but Greninja was able to just get those stronger hits and was able to get Terabite to a point where he wasn't going to make it back from a smash attack or that really strong aerial. So good stuff there to Pollo being able to close that out. We're going to go back. We're going to go to Kalos Pokemon League for game number 2. And I do have Slynuts here on the mic again. How's it going, Slynuts?
Doing all right.
Very good, very good. Glad to have you on here. And Pollo's going to stick with the Greninja, but Terabite's going to switch to the Pikachu. I think that's smart, seeing that he was losing his stocks. He lost that first stock at like 164%, but then beyond that, he lost his second and third stock at like 78% or something like that before the hit. Right. So getting a little bit more weight on that, probably those combos are going to work pretty much in his favor still as well, or as well as it would be for Pichu. So just give him a little bit more weight. But now Pollo's been able to connect a lot of these neutral airs to keep the percentages even. Gets the grab into up air. Didn't get the punish off of that forward smash right there, but does get the dash attack. Pollo now has Terra in an edge guard situation.
Shadow sneak. Waits for the, assuming he was going to head for the platform. So. Jab block situation. Ooh, looking for the thunder, not going to find it.
He's been trying to go for these thunders and hasn't been able to hit one yet, but that could just be conditioning because at a point, Pollo might think, oh, I'm not going to get hit by it, and then Terra brings it out and gets it. Oh, barely making it back from that Hydro Pump, but the Hydro Pump actually lifted Terabite up further in the air, and he hits that platform, and then from that landing lag, Pollo's able to get the finishing blow on that first stock.
He's down there, but not enough. Surprised he did not go for that jab lock situation. I thought he had it.
Might have been worried about maybe missing it a little bit, but Terabite goes really far for that stock and gets the forward air at the very end of it to close out Pollo's first stock, with only getting 29%. Pollo's been getting a lot of these dash attacks in this game number 2. Been able to
cover those landings extremely well.
Definitely, but he hasn't been making a lot of conversions off of it. You see Terra there waiting that time, waiting for the Hydro Pump to be complete before actually going for the quick attack. That way he doesn't get into himself into a situation where he can be comboed like that. Very smart adaptation right there. Able to catch the landing with that up smash and then
two framing. Back throw. Shadow sneak. Man, surprised no punish there.
Barely missing that up air after that up throw right there. Pollo at 124%. Terabite at 75. Pollo not getting the grab right there. They're clashing right there, and now Pollo's still
not
in an
expect
edge
to go the other
situation.
way. But Hydro Pump able to help.
Yeah, Greninja has a better than average recovery in terms of distance. Can be exploited if he misses the ledge.
Not enough to get the kill.
You would think that it would, and with Pichu, it would have definitely taken the stock, but that time right there, since he is Pikachu, has a little bit more weight to him. That stock's going to survive a little bit longer. And he's able to get that dash attack. 160% on his stock, though. Pollo has Terabite up in the air again. Edge guard situation, potentially used that Hydro Pump and was able to get the forward smash to take the hit. We're in an even game. Oh, missing the last part of that forward air to continue the combo. Gets 47% so far. Pollo trying to catch up. Using that neutral air.
Yeah, he can if he keeps catching these landings the way he's been doing so far.
Terra is able to get that dash attack, gets Pollo to the edge of the stage. Just getting that first hit of that neutral air.
Oh, up throw. Not going to find a thunder, though.
No, Pollo air dodging at the exact last second before it'll hit. He's going to try again, possibly. No. Pollo landing with that neutral air, not having enough time to respond. Terabite gets the forward smash. 135% on his stock.
This could be trouble.
Good knowledge there from Pollo. Plays a lot with Z, who's another Pikachu player, knows that he needs to DI away and can't just go up because he will get thundered after that throw. So see him DIing aggressively towards the right of the stage. And now Pollo's at 173% and will lose his stock. Yeah, to that forward air. Terabite had him in that edge guard situation, and every time that he was in an edge guard situation, Pollo ended up getting 30% on his stock. Terabite being able to do great edge guarding right there. When it was in neutral, it felt as though maybe Pollo had a little bit more control of the game, but he would make one mistake, and then Terabite was able to respond accordingly with a lot more pressure and a lot more damage onto that stock. So good stuff to Terabite taking us to a game number 3 situation. And he's going to decide to go to Battlefield, give himself those platforms to possibly extend up air combos, but also potentially give Pikachu a little bit of an opportunity to get those up air combos as well. And he is thinking about changing to the Lucina. He might go to Marth, though. We'll decide, yeah.
Pikachu.
So Pollo's going to switch to that Lucina, give himself that sword. As we know, Lucina helped MK Leo win at Genesis. I can see the disjoint really helping him out here in this third match.
Especially helping him shark through these platforms.
And now we got a situation where, you know,
Pikachu can pretty much do a similar effect. Plus, well-aimed Thunder Jolts should be able to zone Lucina off some of these platforms as well.
Potentially, right now, 80% on his stock. Terabite only has 48. Gets that neutral.
Punished by the neutral there.
Gets the Dolphin Slash. It's so surprising how far that goes.
The counter, but unfortunately, it was the end of that Skull Bash hitbox.
Doesn't get that last hit of that forward air. Keeps Terabite, or keeps Pollo on the platform, but then is able to get it intact to potentially get an edge guard situation. But I don't know about the use of that quick attack to get a little bit more damage. It definitely put Pollo into a position to come back and then get that down air spike into up air to take stock number 1. 139% on his stock, though, can definitely lose his stock very, very quickly. Barely missing that forward smash there. Terabite is finally able to get that Thunder. Not in the way I think he expected it, but he does get the stock in order to even out the stock scores.
You weren't going to be able to tech that, especially with that much knockback on the hit.
No, definitely not. At 170%. Very smart play there from Pollo, taking those first 3 hits and then going with the Dolphin Slash right afterwards. Probably trying to go for it again right there, but Terra was just able to respond out of it in time before he was able to get that Dolphin Slash out. It's one of the great things about all the sword players that have that Dancing Blade or Double Edge Dance. You can make mind games with it if you get the shield. You can do 2 hits and then potentially try to go for a different hit, or if you're Martha Lucina, you can try to go for a Dolphin Slash after 3. Like, there's definitely just options that you have on shield. It's not the end of the world if you hit the shield before you get the hit out.
Block, forward smash, and that will take care of that stock.
Yep. Pollo had the opportunity to get out of it.
Almost had that shield broken.
Yeah, that shield looking very tiny now, and now Pollo has the edge guard potentially. And almost has it right there, but then Pollo able to
clean up the stock. We are even in stocks and percent until there.
Very good. We've got a very even game, folks, for this game number 3. It's exciting stuff. Very close. Both these players really want to move on to winners round 5, which I believe would be winners quarters. So let's see who's able to clutch it out first. Pollo's just been in these situations where he's able to tech and he's missing the techs, and then Terra's able to get more percentage off of it. Oh, tries to go for that Dolphin Slash, but doesn't get punished for that one right there.
Right, just landed on the top platform, just enough time where he can get the shield off. Nope.
All right, Terra read the roll in right there, getting the side B. Terra now responding. Oh man, that was a questionable air dodge right there, right in front of Terra's face.
Oh, reading the landing beautifully to take care of the stock, and Terabite moves on.
Yeah, very good switch there from Terabite, deciding to go with the Pikachu. Has a little bit more range. Didn't have enough. It didn't have as much speed as Pichu does, but in this situation with the characters that Pollo is playing, Lucina and Greninja respectively, it's very